new energy that you're sort of stepping into is very nice. It's kind of along the lines of, fuck you guys. I'll do my own thing then. You're squashing any sort of confusion that would occur in your mind and situations that cause confusion, or maybe even people who intentionally sort of make you feel insecure or wonder about things, or anything like that. I think that you're just kind of dismissive at this point, which is very refreshing and empowering for you, because the thing is I think that you understand the opportunities and the potential that you're crossed with just in your own life. And I think you're choosing to open up a whole new chapter or cycle for yourself, or a very expansive one. You're fine on your own. You're fine with what you have going for you. And you might be leaving behind, I don't know, even something that you were maybe committed to, or that you're breaking the fucking structure of things. It's almost like, say that there was a system in place, and I'm not saying that this is necessarily the case, but it's as if there was like a system in place and you just told the head of it to just get fucked. I don't care about what you're saying. Not in such a aggressive sense maybe, but that's sort of how it feels. It feels like one of those moments where you're just not, you're not placing value on people or things that don't place value on you. Like, again, a lot of this is about sort of loving yourself and just setting intentions for yourself. And you seem very open. I want to make that clear. But ultimately, this is all you. This doesn't really feel like it's about anyone else. You're crossed with potential. So, again, I think that you're very open to working with others, or meeting people, or anything like that. It's not a hostile energy. It's just you're not allowing yourself to be confused or held up by someone else's indecision or issues, or you're not really going to stick around in anything that doesn't feel aligned with what you want for your life. So that could be people, jobs, ideas, whatever. And this seems to take you in a very successful route in this, and like not even necessarily professionally or something, but you will feel like a success. You will feel very assured within yourself. You will feel very recognized within yourself, and you're kind of the star of your own show, so to speak. And that could be upsetting to someone, because this is in the outside influence. I don't know, like, if someone's mad at you or something. Yeah, hell of the Tower and the Four of Swords. This, I don't know if it's like a surprise to, if this is about a one-on-one kind of situation, someone was fucking with you, right? Or whatever, and then you just kind of said, no, I'm not doing that though. Because when people, and I'm not saying this is necessarily the case, like I said, it could go in a few ways, but when people are trying to upset you or confuse you or something like that, I mean, why would you choose to consciously engage with that? You know what I mean? Anyway, it doesn't matter, but you might have someone upset. So if that fits. I do want to take a moment. I want to do an advice spread. I do want to take a moment to promote my Patreon. That is where all of the extended versions of these readings go, as well as other exclusive content and monthly art prints. It is a great way to support me as an independent artist and creative. That being said, if you want to book a personal reading, I have a sale on all personal readings throughout the rest of October. So if you want to work with me, it's a great time to do it. And now we will do your advice spread. You know, it's interesting. Okay, so it's sort of suggesting to just sit still. It almost kind of suggests to let things come to you somehow. Keep your focus on creativity or momentum. I don't know, like really sort of clarify 6. So there could be some kind of, I always hate saying this in readings because it just sounds so fucking, you've heard it a million times. It just sounds so, classic's not the word, but you might have someone from the past, like, crossing you here. There's essentially nostalgia, but the thing that's interesting about this is the outcome is the Two of Cups. Now, it's interesting because where it talks about sort of eliminating confusion or maybe narrowing down your options, because I kind of feel like you become very zeroed in on one direction here, and that brings you to the Magician. So I feel like there's a need to maybe, because this is your advice spread, right? And so what I want to say is, like, don't be so scattered. Hone your focus in very directly on anything you want in life. This is true. Whether there's a project you want or a career you want or a relationship that you want, don't cloud your vision with everything around you and by engaging in too much. You want to give proper attention where proper attention is needed. So particularly in your relationships, if you're having complications or confusion, narrow your fucking focus. Clear your mind in general, though. You know, there's something in this that feels important. Clarify this Two of Cups. Yeah, I think that's what this spread is about. is clear focus, clear intentional communication. Accepting, accepting responsibility for what you want, even. And so that, because I feel like a lot of people are sort of half in and half out with a lot of different things in their life. And that's exactly why they're not working out. When you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or only sort of, you don't want to take the risk, right? Because what if it fails? Or what if this person does this? Or what if this goes this way? Stop thinking about if it fails. If you want it, start to focus very much on how you want it to go. If you fail, you fail, right? But I would say 98% of the time, you're failing because you're choosing to. Maybe not so much in relationships and stuff, but I mean, I guess how you approach whatever, it doesn't matter. But have your intention set and don't waver from that until there's absolute reason, indicated you need to for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? But that's what this is about. It's like focus on what you want and be patient and still. I don't know, there's something about that too, of just ride it out for whatever reason. Clarify the Emperor. I don't know what that is. There's maybe if this involves anyone else, it's sort of heavy. Like there's sort of a heaviness to the whole thing. I mean, in a lot of ways, I feel like you're maybe letting go of things and very just sort of, but there's definitely a heaviness somewhere here. And, I think that the Two of Cups, right? This could be symbolic of a communication that comes, very much, actually. But initially with the message of advice, I mean, yeah, because again, we have to remember this is advice. So it's sort of maybe a message to work with someone or be with someone specific that you're trying to figure out. But I see it more as just the Two of Cups in the concept or in the theory. It's not about someone, but it's about harmonious connection and harmonious communication. Even union of the masculine and feminine in an internal sense, because again, it's very much about a clear understanding of who you are, what you want, and where you're going, and that is your vision. Don't confuse yourself. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to take this to the extended on Patreon, so if you want to join us over there, amazing. If not, I hope you have a great night, and I will see you all very soon. I appreciate you watching.